What's going on, guys? Hey, Ryan Irwin here with you for another Bodybuilding 101 video, and we are ready for video 7. So before we get into that, let's recap on what we've already covered. So I talked about what is bodybuilding, physique competition, video 1. Video 2 was what's in the judging, what are the judges looking for, judging criteria. Video 3 was what it takes to compete. You know, what's the things that are required from a diet, nutrition, training perspective, and all those other things wrapped up. So in video 4, we talked about accelerators. What can you do to accelerate the process? Video 5 was what are the different categories that you can compete in, you know, the choices based on male, female, physique, makeup, structure. So that was in video 5. And then most recently in video 6, I talked about how do you choose a competition. You know, after you've put all this work in, you know, what do you look for in a competition to make sure it's a great event, you enjoy your time, and it's what you're looking for. Now, video 7, this video, what I'm going to talk about is, you know, what do you do after a contest from a strategic standpoint? You know, after the contest, you just say, yeah, I'm done and I'm good. Do you just continue to compete? Or is there a strategy to it? Well, that's a tip-off. There is. So I'm going to talk about that and then how to approach that. Now, in video 8, after that, we're going to be talking about the reverse diet. So make sure you stay tuned to that. Very important concept, things that people should do after a contest. So thanks for the feedback. Thanks for liking, subscribing to this channel. Continue to share with others. And if you have questions that you want me to cover that maybe about physique competition, let me know in the comments below. Or if there's an experience that you want to share with others, please do so. So that's how we all learn. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. What about after the contest? The first thing is, when you're targeting a contest, you should target a season, all right? When you put the time in to get ready for a contest, don't just do one contest. And I'm not saying that as a promoter, I'm saying that as a competitor. If you spend all that time and money and you know, effort, you might as well hit 1 or 2 contests for 2 reasons. One, for the experience. You know, you get done one contest, you know, you're going to get up there and you're like, oh man, I forgot to do this, or I didn't flare my lats very well, or man, I missed my peak, or I look better the next day. You take these notes and you improve. You talk to the judges, things like that. You know, you get the butterflies out, you know, and even that said, when you do a contest, maybe do 2 classes. You know, because the first class, you know, you're kind of getting the butterflies out, you're getting pumped up. And then, you know, you come back in the second class, second time out on stage, you're already pumped up, you're more relaxed, you're probably going to do better, okay? But target 1, 2, maybe even 3 contests. So, you know, I like 2 weeks in between contests. I think that's perfect because you peak, kind of readjust, and then you peak again. You know, you can do back-to-back, weekend to weekend, but it's a little tricky, you know. The longest I've held my peak is 6 weeks. That's tough. It's especially, I mean, if you're not ready for the first contest, it's not hard. But if you're truly ready for the first contest and you try to hold that for 6 weeks, it's tough. But then the second reason is you're just going to get better every time you compete. You're going to get leaner. I can't put any science behind this, but I really think that the more you do this, your body understands what you're doing, and it's easier to lean out. It's easier to put on muscle. I think the body kind of remembers what you're trying to accomplish. You lose some of that baby fat that you've hung on to for a long time. So every contest you do, you get a little bit better. Okay? Then you want to approach the long-term strategy. So again, it's better to do 2 or 3 contests over 3 to 4 weeks. Take some time off, at least a year, year and a half, maybe 3 years. And then do the same thing. You're going to get more out of that versus competing every 6 months. Oh, heaven forbid you do that. Or once a year, because your body will burn out. Now, that said, when you first start, maybe you can get away with that. But once you get to a certain level of development, you're going to need more time to improve. You know, figure if you diet for however many weeks, let's say it's 12 weeks, you're going to need probably twice that amount just to get back to where you were and then to make progress. okay? And then, so let's say 12 weeks, which isn't much time. That's 24 weeks to get back to where you were. Then, how long do you take to make improvements, okay? And then, how long do you need to start leaning out in your diet again? So you can see where, like for me, I usually prep for about 26 weeks, half a year, 6 months. So for me, it's going to take me at least 6 months just to get back to where I was, at least, if not longer. And then, I've been training for 25 years. It's going to take me a while to make some progress. So for me, I compete about every 2 to 3 years. Okay? So give yourself enough time to make improvements. And that also depends on what category. If you're in bodybuilding or classic physique or figure, you're going to need more time because, again, it takes more time to build muscle. If you're in bikini, I'm not saying anything bad about bikini, but you don't have to build as much muscle. You can compete a little bit more frequently than, say, somebody in bodybuilding can. Okay, that's just because of the category. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video series of Bodybuilding 101. If you did, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Please stay tuned, additional videos are coming, and remember, keep making an impact.